Howdy folks, it's Barry here from My Virgin Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how easy, fun and cheap it is to cook with lamb. So hopefully you'll be inspired to have a go too. It's my amazing Keema lamb pittas. You're going to love them. Looks amazing, right? And trust me, it tastes unbelievably delicious too. We're actually using lamb mince in this recipe too, and it's amazing that just how with a little few minor tweaks, you can really take your taste buds on like a proper taste adventure like Indiana Jones swinging and stuff like that. So I really hope you give this recipe a go. If you want to, hit pause on the video now, write all these ingredients down. So easy. Let's do it. Into a mixing bowl with your lamb mince already inside, add your onion, garlic, ginger, chilies, chopped tomatoes and a good squeezing of tomato puree. Now we follow up with our dry ingredients. On this plate is some ground cumin, curry powder, salt and pepper and sugar. So just dump that all in together, and now is the messy bit. You really want to get your hands in there and work it all through. Yeah, what you really want to do is work that flavour right into that lamb mince. So give that a good squidge around for a good 5 minutes so it's all worked in there. And speaking of flavour, what we're actually doing here is taking a recipe for keema lamb mince. We're sort of spinning it on its head a little bit. You might have heard of keema lamb when you've gone in an Indian restaurant, something like that. Well, we're sort of turning it into like funky little burger patties. But if you added the ingredients separately and fried up the mince, you'd have keema lamb mince, and that is just as cool. With your lamb mince thoroughly flavoured, shape it to your liking. You can do any shape you like, you know, balls, cigars, triangles. Might be a little bit extreme, but all I did was grab little bits about the size of a golf ball and squished it down to make patty shapes. So I laid it on greaseproof paper, another sheet on top, and then whacked it in the fridge for a good 30 minutes to firm up. Meanwhile, we can make our yummy yogurt dip. So into a small bowl, combine your yogurt with some lemon and lime zest, and then also the juice of the lemon and lime, but do this to your liking, and then follow up with a nice big heaped tablespoon of mango chutney. Work that through, and as I say, tweak this to your liking until you're happy and keep it in the fridge. You can also fry off some red onions. So over a medium flame in your pan, get some oil in there nice and hot, dump in your sliced up red onion, and once they start to soften after around about 5 or 6 minutes, add in some cumin, cook it all through, get it all nice and stained completely in that flavour, let it soften for another 4 or 5 minutes and leave to one side. So with the half an hour up, you can take the lamb out of the fridge. I sat mine down on the grill because that's the method of cooking I'm using. But just to go back to that, you don't have to take them out of the fridge right now. You could do all those steps in advance and then freeze it in bulk. So if you're a student, for example, on a tight budget and you want to just make like loads of this stuff, just cram all those nice cheap ingredients together, you could then sort of pull little bits apart to make koftas. You could make curries. You could just go crazy. Yet your lamb taste adventure take you where you want to go. Sorry, getting a bit excited there. Yep, so as I say, I grilled mine, but there's nothing stopping you barbecuing it, putting it in the oven, frying it, whatever you want to do. I grilled mine for a good 5 minutes until it just started to char on the top. Grab some tongs, flip them over, another 5 minutes until you get that nice colour again, and they are looking sensational. The kitchen was smelling fantastic. So just before we build it, guys, remember it's always important to cook with good quality produce. So when you're shopping for lamb, always look out for a quality mark, like this red tractor lamb logo. That logo shows that the meat is farm assured, so you know it's been responsibly produced. Righty-ho then, let's build it. We'll start off with our naan breads, which I've warmed through in the oven, and all we're going to do is spread on a nice layer of that yogurt all over the bottom, and then follow up by dumping our patties on top, then a nice layer of our cumin fried onions, some extra mango chutney, and some freshly chopped coriander. You just want to fold that top over itself, and that is looking lamb-tastic. Shiver me timbers, they taste fantastic. My taste buds, as I say, are on a real taste adventure, but this is just one cool thing you could do with lamb. Like, what would you do? Let me know down below. Maybe you could make like a really pimped up moussaka. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go and make that right now. But let me know, it's so much fun you can have. Wow. Oh, and speaking of fun with this recipe, if you want to ramp it up a little bit, have some fun with your friends, replace the naan breads for pizza bases, bake those through, and make giant ones for your friends. They will love you forever. So be sure to subscribe to the Lamb Sock YouTube channel for more quick, easy and equally adventurous lamb dishes from all over the world, and check out the Lamb Sock Facebook page too by clicking on the link in the description below. Maybe even post some of your recipe attempts on there. Cheers guys, see you soon.